Here we go. Rolling, everybody. Shush. Hello, everyone. Bonjour tout le monde. Take two, please. Hello, Vogue. This is Dion, and this is my life in looks. Whew. Yep. Okay. Wow. It's quite something. The first page, I was obviously dressing myself at that time. It's like deciding my songs. Why did I choose that outfit? How did I choose my outfits? Pretty much the same thing as people would propose songs to me, and I would pick the songs that I like, that I think that I can serve. But for the clothes, I thought I looked hot. But looking today, I have to respect that very much, because you look at my face and my energy and the way that I own the jeans and the top and the microphone and the stage and the guitar player, and it was fashion change, life changes. It's touching for me because it's my early days, it's the same passion, it's the same me. Should I really have the courage to turn the next page? Speechless. My husband and I got married in '94, December 17, to be precise. I still feel his presence so much. This is a moment that will be with me for the rest of my life. The dress couldn't have been big enough. I could have had 3 times the size on my head. I could have had 6 different dresses that night, because he was and is still such a wonderful human being. He brought the best of me. He really did. This big piece is not glued to my head, obviously. It has been sewn. So no problem, I can manage the weight. And when you're so happy, there's no weight, there's no problem, there's no pain. We kind of rehearsed one time with the dress and the big veil and all that. And it was in a big ballroom, and it was all made of like beautiful wooden floors. I practice and everything is smooth and everything is fine. But when I had to walk the cathedral, it's no wooden floor, it's carpet. I had an immediate facelift. I start to walk and I go like, and it's like, am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it to my future husband? But like I said, oh, I'm gonna run to you. I did. So all night, all great, people happy. But when we removed the tiara, I had a cut because the pressure was too much. The next day, I wake up, I look at myself in the mirror. I have the size of an egg in the middle of my forehead. I look at my husband and I said, it's too late now, we're married. But it's so huge that it makes my eyes look like this. I'm like, okay, let's go to the doctor. So I had to be on antibiotics for about 3 weeks. But here it is. I look good in that dress. Well, just because I love red. But it's a Versace dress too, come on. It's pretty amazing for me to discover this. I have bought everything in my life. If it was not possible to buy it, well, it was not possible to buy it for whatever reason, because it's not even in production yet. So it's just being released 3 days ago, and I can borrow it. Otherwise, I would buy all the stuff. But at this age, still very young, beautiful dress from Versace. Versace was one of my favorite designers, of course. It is a lifetime memory. There's a big story about this picture because James Cameron, the director of the movie, did not want any song. He said, my movie is great enough, I don't need any songs. The writer came, I think secretly, and I was in Las Vegas, Renee and I were there, and he started to play us the song. Yeah, far, wherever are you? And my husband is watching me and he's watching him, and he said, James, we should stop right now. And I'm like, and I'm looking at Renee and I'm like this. I don't want to sing the song. So he says to the writer, he says, James, I have an idea. why don't we just go to Los Angeles? We'll do like a little maquette, a little demo. She can put her voice on it. When he said that, obviously I knew that I was going to be in trouble. I don't want to sing the song. The director of the movie doesn't want to have a song in his movie. And I know that when I get into a studio and I hear music, I get into a character. And I even sell it to myself. So I start to sing the song. It tells me about the story of the movie a little bit. I'm already in tears, but it's a demo. It's just to put my voice, one take, just quick, just for them to present to the director that insisting on putting this song in the movie. I sang the song, and I never re-sang the song to record it, to make it as a record. They use my voice is a one-take thing. So this is a dress from Michael Kors. We kind of did the dress together, and I asked him if he would be willing to do a turtleneck dress like a glove. And he looked at me like, are you sure you want to have a turtleneck? The décolleté, the sparkles of the, that was not the point for me. I want to sing this song the best I can. And wearing this Asprey, the heart of the ocean. This is the moment, the Oscar, the dress that I felt good in. And it won. Wearing John Galliano was pretty fantastic. I thought my stylist made a mistake by putting this outfit the other way around. Well, we just left the turtleneck, and now we're having a jacket that's open in the back. And on top of that, every woman were in dresses. Wearing pants and a suit that's backward, it's pretty gutsy, fierce. Years passed, and now it became like something that people still talk about because I trusted my stylist and I love John Galliano, and here I am owning that big time. This is in 2003, obviously summertime. I don't want to sound pretentious, but I think I look good. That hair was because I was already on stage, my first residency with Franco Dragone, with A New Day, and my hair got bleached and short and shorter and shorter and shorter. Women do that, and it's fun, whether it's like wardrobe, hair, makeup, songs, music, style. But I remember that I had to leave wearing this dress to go and do a performance. Nobody told me, obviously, that there was a big ramp going down, and I did not have any anti-slippery under my shoes. I was holding on to my toenails, trust me. But I love that look. I don't know if it's the color, but I love it. I just love it. Oh, this one, okay. I think it's La Roche, who had the guts to make me wear something that's basically iconic, the Titanic. He loves and he's very passionate about fashion and to be creative and trying to find something that exists already, but make a twist out of it. I'm coming out of this hotel with the Titanic and the ship is sinking, and I'm like, but it went viral and it was a big thing. So that's his talent. He knows when it's time to do something, and I guess it was time. I love that dress so much. The cloud, and I think the crowd loved that dress as well. But what I loved is that the director and the way that it presented, I was in the middle of a chandelier. I was surrounded, I was in the middle of the chandelier. It was very touching for me because the whole crowd, the whole place sang with me that night. Their voices was captured into my ears through the microphone, and I could hear. I had a choir that night and a cloud dress, so it was amazing. That was a photo shoot, so much fun, so much work. It was for Vogue magazine, very haute couture and crazy. I couldn't believe what they presented to me. I said, that goes on my head. I thought it was a cake, and it was amazing. It was just amazing. Le Moulin Rouge, it was a night out. Everything about Paris is la vie en rose, and the sky's the limit. And you look at people walking, and it just feels that whatever you love, for me, I want to love more when I'm in Paris. It makes me love things more. It's difficult to come back home. This one is my first Met Gala in 2019, actually, Oscar de la Renta. Forget about it. I'm like, just amazing. The bangs, the hair is gold, and this, another piece. I don't know what's going on with pieces on my head. Those feathers on my head that night, it was not easy, but I loved myself so much. And there was a party after, so they did a dress for me after that I loved as much. It was amazing. I think Cher did perform while we were having this dinner and walking in this place that I'm like, who are we? Where are we? Where are we going with all that? It is step by spectacular. This is the night to be. I was honored, and then Cher comes and performs, and we're like, I was like, I'm done. I'm like, this is it. Paris. I just see something right now. The heart of the ocean that I'm wearing right now, I did not buy it. Just to set the record straight here. I always buy my stuff. I always buy everything. Calm down. This is a replica. You can buy it in Paris for $10. And I just wanted to say, on top of it, like it's not enough to have a one-sleeve jacket, short skirt, bob hair, pointy glasses. Let's add one more thing to all that. We're gonna bring the Titanic back. You're gonna wear Aspirate, the heart of the ocean. Sing that song one more time and spin. It's the fake one, but I wore it like it was the real thing. I can't put all this together, but I love to play, and you have to trust the people that you work with. And I trusted him, and I guess people loved that. And it was fun. It was a very nerve-wracking, and at the same time, a big honor. That magic, that excitement, to see the fans, to see the crowd, to see show business again. It took a lot out of me, but my son, René Charles, RC, came and gave me his support. And to present the award, the Album of the Year, to Taylor Swift, it's an honor because she's having the time of her life, and I'm the one who's presenting it to her. But it's always very, very touching when you have a standing ovation. I was like, I can walk on stage with a coat? Oh yeah. You can do whatever you want in fashion. Let's have a good time. Wear that coat, own that coat, go for it. And it made me feel better for a moment to hold on to this coat, to hide myself a little bit from all these little things. I got my own imperfections. I got my own. Hold on. So, we did it. Well, thank you very much, Vogue. This has been my life in looks. Thank you. It's time for me to sign it now. Who let the bob out? Thank you so much.